Hi, this is Janice, and this is day 51 of my 77-day video challenge. Sorry, I haven't been consistent in uploading videos for this 77-day video challenge, but I hope to be back on track starting this week. So it's a Monday. I'm so grateful for this week, and I feel so productive starting today because I made the decision to start over, to get back on track in terms of my morning routine, my daily routine, the habits that I want to develop and to continue each and every day. And this week, I am committed to do and follow the habits that I want to continue on, to develop, to improve on. And one of the things I did yesterday, yesterday was to take note, to write down my habits, my daily routine, my schedule, my ideal schedule for the day so that I have something to look forward to. I have a list of things to do, and here it is. I wrote it here in my planner. I love this planner because it allows me to write anything and everything that I'd like to accomplish, that reminds me of my to-do list, of my priorities for the week. So part of what I have written here is my ideal day, my ideal routine, my ideal schedule, because in the past few days I have been inconsistent with my schedule. There are habits that I have been putting off because I put priority on other habits. So this week, I'm hoping and I'm committed to start doing or following the habits consistently. So, not just when I have time, not just when I'm done with the other habits or when I find extra time to do it. So, I want to be consistent, to be more committed in following this. And so this day I started this day. I woke up very early at 5 o'clock, and the first thing I did was I prayed. I i read the Bible. So this is my Bible. It's the Good News translation. I have had this for 3 years now. I'm so grateful because this is I mean, I got this as a prize when I joined an activity at the church, and during that time I was praying for a new Bible, and God is so good. He gave me this Bible as an award. I mean, as a prize when we joined a competition, a friendly competition at the church, and I got the Filipino version and the English version. No, no, the language. And I like this because this is very easy to understand for a beginner like me, and it's easy for me to read, although I haven't been able to read the Bible before this. But God has been so good. He has been helping me, He has been teaching me, and helping me understand what the Bible is. And I finished reading the Bible last year for the first time, and so this year I made it a goal again. I prayed to God about it, that I hope and pray that I'd be able to finish it again this year. So this is part of my goal. So that's the first thing I did this morning. I read the Bible. I am I started over, so I started from Genesis. So I'm still at Exodus now. I'm at Exodus, and I'm at the part where God told God told them to not be afraid. It's in Exodus chapter 14, verse 13 to 14. Let me just share it with you because this is very encouraging. Moses answered, "Don't be afraid. Stand your ground, and you will see what the Lord will do to save you today. The Lord will fight for you, and all you have to do is keep still." So, God is telling us to be still. There will always be challenges, troubles, trials along the way. So, our journey in this life, but God assures us that He will always be with us. He will fight for us. He will rescue us. He will help us. Personally, we have been going through some challenges, but I am not losing hope. I know that God is with us, and I know that I'm not doing this all alone. This is not my battle, it's God's battle. So all I have to do is to be still, and it's not easy to be still when you're going through something. But what wouldn't it be better to just trust God than to worry yourself, than to doubt? I think, like what the Bible said, it's not gonna do you any good if you keep on worrying. Instead of worrying, just worship God, trust God. Instead of worrying, worship God. Instead of thinking about your troubles, trust. Instead of not knowing what to do or what's gonna happen, why not just have faith? Fear will do you no good. So, faith over fear, that's what we need. And this verse is really a good reminder for me, especially that despite all the challenges that may come my way, especially at work, because I'm starting to get overwhelmed with the many things, many tasks that I need to work on, that I need to accomplish. But God has reminded me early today, this morning during my Bible reading, that He will be with me, that I just have to be still, that I just have to trust God, that I don't need to be afraid, that I just need to stand my ground and see what the Lord will do to save me, to help me, and to get me through this. So I hope you have been encouraged by that message. But going back, so that's just one of the things I did this morning. That's the first thing that I did this morning as part of my morning routine. So I spent 30 minutes, yeah, 30 to 45 minutes reading the Bible and writing on my journal. So I write down the passage of the day, and I write down my reflection, my prayers, the things I'm grateful for. So I always make sure that I have a journal and I write on my journal every day. It's really good to write on your journal because it releases the tension. If there are any doubts in your hearts or fears when you write it down, it somehow gets out of you, it gets released, and you just surrender and trust that God is in control, that God is with you, that God is with us. So I encourage you, I advise you to also try journaling. I've been writing on my journal for so long. I can't even remember when I started. I've had many copies of this notebook, and I love this notebook. It's simple, and it's, yeah, like that. It's very simple. It's very minimalistic. I like it, and I've had so many of this already, and I love it. Okay, so that's it. So I finished my Bible reading and my journal in 45 minutes, so from 5 o'clock until 5:45, and then I get myself ready. I prepare to wash my face, put on my clothes, my jogging clothes, my workout clothes, and at 5:45 I get myself ready. And then at 5:45 I went out of the house. I walked around the block. Yeah, I love working around the block, especially very early in the morning, because there's no people around. The only person I saw was the street cleaner, and less exposure. Plus, it's very relaxing to hear the birds, to feel the cool, crisp air, and it gives me energy when I'm walking, when I'm running around the block with no people, with not many people around. And it makes me think and pray to God, communicate, quiet time, for yourself, with God. So I spent 15 minutes running and walking around the block, and then I went home. I I jogged and I ran in the treadmill for another 30 minutes. So while I was doing that, I was listening to an audiobook. So I finished it. I forgot the name of the app. I just downloaded this recently, and it was a 12-minute, oh no, 20-minute audiobook. So I finished that in 20 minutes while I was working out on my treadmill. So yeah, I was nourishing my mind. I know that I was feeding my mind. I had new learnings, learned something new to improve myself for my personal development, self development. It's good, not just for my health. I was exercising, and I was also feeding my mind, feeding my body with exercise, and feeding my mind through listening to motivational audio book. After that, I prepared for breakfast. I cooked for breakfast for the family. So I cooked breakfast, and while I was cooking, while I was waiting for it to be cooked, I was also working in the garden. I was moving some plants from one place to another. That's what I usually do. I was repotting. I was watering the plants. So that's what I do. So it took me 30 minutes to cook our breakfast and to do the garden stuff and to water the plants. And and after that, it was my husband. And after that, um, I ate my breakfast. I ate my healthy breakfast. I had lettuce and banana and the leftover roast chicken which we had last night. So which we had yesterday. So that's what I had for breakfast. So I and then I cleaned the house. I cleaned the kitchen. I washed the dishes, and I took a bath, get myself ready, and at 8 o'clock, I've already I'm already at my desk. I was doing some research already. I was listening to and watching other videos for my content today because I'm gonna create video content today. So I was researching, I was checking and watching other videos for ideas, for additional ideas. While I was preparing myself, I was putting on my makeup, my simple makeup, just to somehow look presentable on video. And so yeah, at 9 o'clock, I've done with my preparation. I'm ready. I've had my research. And yeah, while I was putting on my makeup, while I was preparing, I was watching and I was taking notes. I was taking notes of the ideas I've gotten from the videos that I was watching. So at 9 o'clock, I'm ready, and I said I'm gonna create my video challenge, this video, so that I can update and so that I can give you updates and I can post a no video here at my 77-day video challenge because it's been I think a week since I last posted a video for my 77-day video challenge. So I want to do this consistently. Hopefully this we starting this week. I want to do it again every single day until the 77th day of this challenge. But even after the 77 days challenge is done, I hope to continue so that I can continue to practice with my communication skills, with my confidence in terms of talking in front of the camera, because I'm also learning as I'm doing this. I'm learning so many things, how to improve the lighting, how to use the microphone, how to speak in front of the camera, because I'm planning to really grow my channel. That's one of my goals. So if I can be more confident in talking in front of the camera, then I'm sure it will help to grow my channel. So yeah, that's it. And then yeah, today I'm gonna work. I'm gonna start working after this video. I'm just gonna upload this and I'm gonna work. I'm gonna create a video for my YouTube channel, for my other YouTube channel. I'm gonna edit because editing really takes a lot of time. Sometimes it takes me a whole day of editing a single video, but that's one of my goals and dreams, to have a team of people who will help me with all these nitty gritty, with all the other tasks that I don't want to work on, because I want to focus on creating content and the editing stuff, the uploading stuff, and digital marketing, social media management. I hope one day I could have a team of people who will help me with all of these things. So as I start with this journey with this business, I'm gonna use what I have right now. I'm gonna use all my I'm gonna do it all as like a one man team, like a one man business, because I think that's where most people start. We have to start by ourselves, and when we learn, when we grow, as we grow, we can hire more people. We can have more people in the team who can share the same vision, who can help us fulfill the vision, the mission that we have for our brand and for our lives. So I pray that everything is well with you. I pray that you are healthy and safe and your business is going well, your work is okay. And that's it. That's my morning routine. I just shared a little bit about my life, my morning routine, my schedule, and I hope you learned something from this video. So that's it from me today. Thanks for watching and God bless.